Hey guys, back again today. Some quick breaking news. Khamzat Chimaev is not retiring from MMA after all. For anyone who's watching or has watched videos on that subject, again, not retiring. Dana White, as bogus as sometimes he may be, he has come out, he has confirmed it. He said he spoke to Khamzat. He said he's not retiring. He was just emotional due to his battle with COVID. Obviously, great news, but going back to the COVID thing, what this shows me, honestly, is the lack of discipline for this guy. Whether it's a combination of, again, like I'm not coming at Chimaev for being an undisciplined individual for diet, for taking drugs, for anything like that. Like he seems like a very clean fighter, person, etc. But in terms of not understanding when to take a break, overtraining, things like that, clearly he still doesn't have a grasp on these things. And I feel like a lot of that is due to the massive push he was getting, already fighting a potential top 5 fighter in his next fight, where he gets this illness, something he probably associates in terms of the feelings similar to a cold or a flu. And in his mind, maybe he's like, hey, I fought through these things before, I've trained through whatever it may be. And he decides that he's going to keep doing that. And he's learned only now with COVID, he can't do that. And it's taken him 3, 4 months. He's done a bunch of harm to his body. According to Dana White, he's on some steroids now that are trying to help him get better. And again, still, he's in the gym training and spitting up blood in the sink. I mean, I'll show you guys quickly here. It is a slightly blurry photo, but I mean, it's not a good look overall. This is what he posted on his Instagram today. It was translated off Reddit. You guys could find that on its Instagram in better quality, or again, this translated version on Reddit. But overall, when you know you're like, again, not only when you know you're feeling that way, I get it. Everyone wants to train a bit harder. I've been there. We all have been. But when you have doctors, when you have your boss, when they're giving you medication with the strict orders of staying home, and you still choose not to, that's when it reminds us that this guy's only had 9 professional fights. He probably shouldn't be fighting a top 5 guy, probably shouldn't even be fighting a top 10 guy, regardless of skill. But I mean, I guess that's what happens when he is so much above these other guys. In so many different regards, but the lack of discipline, I don't think, can be argued in any regard. It's great to see him not retiring. A lot of people are huge fans of him, watching him come up. He personally, I mean, I'm not someone who I'm absolutely huge on him, but I can't deny, obviously, the talent is clearly there. So great that he's not retiring. We don't know when we'll see him back 100%. Dana says June. If that happens, I mean, they probably just want to give this guy a win over a decent name. They'll probably give him Neil Magny based on what Chiesa did to Magny, knowing that Chimaev could just grapple him and obviously pick up the W there, and then probably try to reset up that Edwards fight if Leon's not fighting for a title. But again, like this guy's got to learn to chill out, because it's not only going to be the short-term thing with COVID, it could be other things, injuries in training that turn into bigger ones, sparring, just whatever it is. Again, this guy clearly, I feel like he just doesn't know when to stop in that regard, and he needs to learn it pretty quickly if he does want to not only be a champion, but be a long-term champion in the UFC. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon, some more content.